Hey guys, I haven't seen you live in quite a while and I wanted to spend a couple of words on this Salvadanaio plan of mine because I think it's a great idea. It's really working out. Actually, someone just WhatsApped me they have bought it. I'm really happy. I've reached my third free session, free of charge for the student within the month of May, and that's a huge result. I already had 5 people on my waiting list. I am considering putting an online calendar like schedule, but at the same time, I would like the recipients of the free sessions to stay anonymous if they wish to stay anonymous. So I'm thinking of something, but I haven't figured it out yet. But it's important that I have found a way, because the only thing I could have been able to think of till nowadays was to make it an online digital course. A lot of people have requested that. I wrote a book because I believed in that, and it's incredible that there was no Italian-born book on Italian lyric diction up to nowadays. But I don't believe in digital contents as a substitute of a session. I provide for free online, and that's a lot of hours of free work that I put at your service. I provide a lot of material because I care for the divulgation of a philosophy of singing that can, I believe, restore and take the possibilities of opera way beyond what has actually been done so far. Because my goal is not so much to restore, I don't know what ancient golden age of opera that there was. For sure, there was. But I think we can go even beyond. It's not something that belongs to some ancient past. But anyways, so the only solution I could see so far to support part of my work, of my online work, of my video work, social work, the ARKive I've put for free on my website. On my website, there's 30 plus hours of recordings of entire operatic roles. And it's daily growing. I'm a bit lazy with uploading the new files actually, but I have a lot of stuff, and that's an incredible patrimony at the service of every opera singer in the world. And it's worth a lot, but it doesn't replace a session. I don't believe in having students paying for that because it doesn't replace a session. Once you have heard those files, you're not good at anything. Because not necessarily it can prepare you for a session if you know my method. So they're actually most valuable for those who have already been my students and who know the method, who know how I work. But by themselves, they're contents that don't do much. The only thing that makes a session is the ear of the maestro on the single student, and nothing at all can replace that. So I want my students to pay only for sessions. A lot of people have been advising me for years, to put on a Patreon for my contents, but I don't believe in that. I believe in sessions, and this is the only good idea I came up with so far in order to make my sessions more affordable. Because if we create a bank of sessions by contributing with a very stupid figure that is not so stupid for us, a month, because everybody has $10 a month. I have set my plan on my website for 6 months, but if it goes well, that's something I wish in the future to be able to work only with that plan, because I want my students to pay all the same figure, because my coachings are exactly the same for everybody. Sometimes for the people who are at who are not opera stars, it's even harder. I have to work more. And I became the coach I am because I have addressed so many different targets and needs. I've had non-professionals who were housewives for a living, and I've had stars who had to prepare their debuts at the Metropolitan Opera House. And that's what made me the coach I am. And so this type of solution I think is really a solution because it guarantees a number of things. It guarantees equality, amongst students and equality of service. It guarantees that I keep working for money, not speaking in front of a rec button the way I'm doing right now, because you don't learn anything by speaking in front of a rec button. You need to coach a student in order to improve as a coach. And that's what I want to do. I want to improve as a coach. I want to in the business. So I care to keep coaching every type of students and every type of singers. And I believe this is a very good way to do that. If you can afford a session, you can also pay for your sessions, but you should really join this plan. It's a very good idea. And also you don't know if in the future maybe a higher electric bill comes in, but you have to prepare an audition and you need me. And a free session that month could come in very handy. So if you subscribe to the plan, you will always have the right to one free session yourself. Again, I will have to decide how to make the list of priorities, but I believe that some good sense could do to begin with. Because we're not many, we're a family. All of the people who work with me know me and trust me, and that's what has kept this going for the past few years and going well for the past few years. It's a community. It's a community that can provide a scholarship, and it's a community that's spreading a method and that's raising a bar. And I believe in what I'm doing, and I believe in the rich singers, even though they're short of money, that contact me because they make a difference in the opera world. So do not hesitate to subscribe to the Salvadanaio plan. You have 25% off a paid session if you can afford a session. You have the right to a free session whenever you want. It's $10 a month for 6 months. It's totally doable. Also, if you don't want to go via my website, because my website would withdraw the 10 euros every month and invoice you every month. But if you don't want to go through my website, you can also contribute with any multiple of 10 euros you wish by sending it via PayPal to maestra@cantareitaliano.org, and I would invoice you directly within a couple of days. And you know, this is working out, and I think it's a solution that goes against digital content and in favor of human and artistic content. Don't disappoint me. Just one last quick thought. The ultimate reason why in the classical music world education is so expensive, and basically in order to make a career you have to be born either already good, and when you're born already good, most of the times you have a DNA inheritance of musicianship in your family. Mostly it's like that. Or you have to be very rich in order to afford a career, an agent, gowns, and so on. And that makes no sense whatsoever. We should be able to raise the whole social bar. It does make sense, though, if you consider that the reason why music education is so expensive and they have to buy you already good, or you have to be able to afford the best teachers for a lot of money, is that most teachers will not know what to do with you, will not know how to fix you, will not know how to address you. I will know. Come to me.